Hi, this is Jen Waine doing a star talk for November 2018. First, I want to express some gratitude and say that I feel really grateful to be able to do work that I love and to be doing a lot of ceremony right now. Today, I am about to go officiate a wedding that's partially in French, and I'm really excited for that. And last weekend, I facilitated a women's retreat, and we did some really deep and transformative ritual for Venus in retrograde in Scorpio and Libra. So I also want to take a moment to express my gratitude to all of the members of Moon Mavens. That is a group that I moderate on Facebook, and it's been a really deep and dark time for myself and for many of us. And so I just want to thank you for your presence there, for those of you who have been chatting and lifting each other up. So thank you for that. So I want to talk about November because November is an absolutely ginormous month, astrologically speaking. And the shift that I'm most excited about is coming on Thursday, November 8th. And that's when Jupiter moves into Sagittarius. And I just talked about some expansive shifts in my life. And if you're starting to feel expansive shifts in your life, then you too may be feeling the precursor to Jupiter leaving Scorpio and moving into Sagittarius. So Jupiter is about expansiveness, and it amplifies whatever it touches, and it brings blessings and good luck. But more than anything, it's kind of like putting something on steroids. So Jupiter in Scorpio for the past 13 months has been the whole Me Too movement, has been us doing a lot of deep shadow work, and it's been going to this dark, dark place that many of us have really been feeling very deeply. And it's an important place to go. And if you can sit with it and really look at yourself and understand what needs to transform, there can be a lot of healing that comes from it. And we need to go down before we can come up. And we're really going down. We're in the anaretic degree, which is the 29th degree, which is the end, the grand finale, the fireworks. And then on November 8th, Jupiter will leave Scorpio, where it's been for 13 months, and move into Sagittarius. And if you have a lot of Sagittarius in your chart, if you are Sagittarius sun or rising, get ready. If you have your moon there, if you have your Jupiter there, and you're having a Jupiter return, which only happens once every 12 years, it's really exciting. So check out where Sagittarius is in your chart and what is about to get really big for you. So for us as a collective, what is Jupiter in Sagittarius about? It's about coming up. It's coming up out of that dark tunnel, and it's about having a larger perspective and a larger view. It's about this uplift. It's moving into much lighter, more fiery, passionate territory. Scorpio is emotional, sensitive, intuitive, and that's water territory, and we're moving into fire territory. And Sagittarius is about everything being possible. It has to do with higher education and travel and publishing. So if those are things that are important to you, you might want to set some intentions around that, because you'll have 13 months to really dive into those territories and feel some blessings at your back in those realms. So there are other things happening. November is absolutely huge. On the 6th, we have the North Node moving into Cancer. As a collective, we're going to be moving more towards connection and a more maternal, nurturing type of vibe. Uranus is going to retrograde into Aries. We're going to finish up the past 7 years of work that we've been doing there. So that's about how we do conflict, how we assert ourselves, and what needs shook up in terms of, you know, where we really need to get aggressive and what needs to be destabilized, what hasn't quite finished being destabilized in Aries territory in your chart. So look to where Aries is. We have a new moon coming in on Scorpio on Wednesday, November 7th. So that will create the flavor backdrop of emotion for the entire month. So even though Jupiter is leaving Scorpio the following day, we get another layer of Scorpio energy saying not quite done. There's still a little bit more to do. So know that that will be going on for the next month. Also, really big is Venus going direct on Friday the 16th. She will finally rise again. So we've been doing a lot of work around what we value. You may have found a lot of hidden costs. You might find that your bank account is absolutely flipping out. And finally, Venus is rising. You can see her. She's just peeking in the morning sky. And so, this was the descent into the underworld and really examining what it is we value. And Venus was in Scorpio for quite a bit, and now she's slid back into Libra, and she's going to go forward at 25 degrees Libra. So she's happier in Libra. And she's reviewing how she accommodates others and where she's too fast to accommodate others. When she's in Scorpio territory, she doesn't care so much about accommodating others. She stings more. But right now, it's a really great time to review how you do relationship and how you do partnership and where you may be pretzeling yourself a little bit too much. And so she moves forward on the 16th after a 40-day journey into the underworld. And on that same day, Mercury is about to go retrograde that Friday the 16th for 3 weeks. So we'll have some more review periods to do, and expect some glitches, back up your computer, that kind of thing. The sun will move into Sagittarius on Thanksgiving, which is the 22nd. So not only will Jupiter be in Sagittarius, we have Mercury in Sagittarius, but we'll also have the sun in Sagittarius. Very much a party type of philanthropic, can-do, very magnanimous. Watch out for the excessive. Those of us who have a lot of Sag, we tend to overextend, to overcommit, and sometimes we burn out. So watch where you're overextending yourself and overpromising. But it can be really fun and really festive, and this kicks off our holiday season. Friday the 23rd, we have a full moon in Gemini. That's an amazing time to be social. It's very chatty and communicative, great for networking. And finally, on Saturday the 24th, we have Neptune going direct. It's been in retrograde for much of the year, and Neptune is about how we live our dreams. So tuning in to what you dream at night, but also the dreams that you are creating in your life. So I hope this is helpful. If you would like to examine your chart a little bit and understand how it works a little bit better, please get in touch with me. And I wish you an amazing November and enjoy the uplift. Many blessings.